Before I tell you about the product or the commissions, I want to tell you about the problem. Because if you don't understand the problem, nothing else I say will matter. Most people over 35 are living in a body that's quietly falling apart. Not because they're lazy or they don't want to work, not because they don't care, because the system they're running on was never designed for modern life. It has too much caffeine, too much stimulation, too little recovery, and too little deep sleep. And every year the gap gets wider. Here's what's actually happening. As we age, our body's ability to produce NAD+, the molecule responsible for cellular energy, declines. At the same time, the constant overstimulation from screens, caffeine, stress, and modern life makes it harder for our nervous system to downshift at night. So we can't create energy efficiently during the day, and we can't recover properly at night. Those two things together don't just make us tired, they accelerate aging itself. By the time most people feel it, the crashes, the brain fog, the weight that just won't move, the sleep that doesn't restore, they've already lost years of compound damage. They didn't know what was happening. That's the problem Revival was built to solve. Revival is a two-part system, the AM and the PM. Designed to work together, the AM supports the body's natural ability to produce clean, sustained energy, not through stimulants, but through cellular energy production. We're talking about supporting healthy mitochondria, the engines inside every cell, the kind of energy your body was designed to create on its own before modern life got in the way. Now, PM supports the body's ability to downshift at night, the move from the go mode that you're in throughout the day to genuine recovery, deeper sleep, and restorative sleep, the kind of sleep where your body actually repairs itself overnight. Here's what makes Revival different from everything else on the shelf. Clinical doses, not fairy dust amounts of trendy ingredients. Real doses backed by real research. Full transparency, no proprietary blends, every ingredient, every dose fully disclosed on the label. System design, AM and PM are engineered to work together, not sold separately as random individual products. And the math, the same ingredients, both separately at clinical doses, cost over $500 a month. Revival is $200. I built everything around these three letters, S, E, and M. S, sleep. The PM stack supports the kind of deep restorative sleep that most adults haven't experienced in years. Not just more hours in bed, actual deep sleep and REM, where your body repairs its muscle, consolidates memory, regulates hormones, and clears cellular waste. When your sleep improves, everything downstream improves. Your energy, your mood, your recovery, your clarity, your body composition. Sleep is the foundation. The PM stack supports that foundation. Now the E, energy. The AM stack supports your body's ability to create its own energy, not borrow it from caffeine. When your mitochondria produce energy efficiently, you don't crash at 3 p.m. You don't need a second coffee. You feel like yourself again. This isn't about wired. This is about having clean, steady energy that lasts from morning to night without any crash at all. And the M is money. Here's where it gets real. Most affiliate programs in the supplement space pay 10 to 15% commissions. The best ones pay 20 to 25% commissions. That's the industry standard, the sweet spot that most brands settle on because it protects their margins. Revival pays 40% commissions. That's $80 to $100 per unit per sale. Let me put this into context. 5 referrals a month, that's $400 to $500. 10 referrals a month, that's $800 to $1,000. That's potentially $12,000 a year. 25 referrals a month, $2,000 to $2,500. 100 referrals a month, $8,000 to $10,000. And these are real numbers at 40%, not projections, not up to the math. Now, full transparency, because that's how I operate, and that's how the brand operates. After 100,000 units sold across the entire partner network, not per person, network wide, the commissions adjust to 25%. That's $50 per unit. Why? Because at that scale, Revival needs to reinvest into research, into new products, into making the system better for every person using it, including you. The 40% exists because the first partners take the biggest risk. You're the ones building the foundation. You deserve to be rewarded like founders, not affiliates. And $50 per unit at 25% is still higher than what most programs pay at their top tier. So the question isn't whether the commission adjusts. The question is whether you want to be earning 40% while it lasts. Sleep fuels your energy. Energy fuels your life. Your life fuels your income. That's the S.E.M system. It's symbiotic. Nothing forced, nothing fake. Now, who is this actually for? Some of you watching this have done this before. You have built affiliate businesses. You've created content. You've driven traffic on Amazon or TikTok Shop or YouTube, Instagram. You know what a good product looks like and what a bad one smells like. I'm not going to insult your intelligence with hype. Look at the label. Look at the doses. Look at the commission structure. Then you decide. You've seen 40 products this month. You know most of them are underdosed, overhyped, and built for brand's margin, not your results. And some of you have never done anything like this before. You don't have an audience, you don't have experience, you just know people, and that's enough. Revival doesn't require you to be a marketer. It requires for you to be honest. Honest about sharing what you're experiencing. Tell the people you care about. That's the whole model. The best partners we'll ever have won't be the ones with the largest platforms. They'll be the ones whose friends trust them. That might be you. I didn't build Revival to sell supplements. I built Revival to start a movement of people who refuse to accept that aging means declining, who refuse to believe that exhaustion is normal, who refuse to let the people they love settle for a body and a life that's running on empty. You're not joining an affiliate program. You're joining a mission. And every person you share this with, every friend, every family member, every stranger who is about to accept the script that says this is just what getting older feels like, you're giving them an exit. That's what revival means. Rebuild, recharge, revive. I'm not asking you to sell anything. I'm asking you to share what you experience. If the product works for you, and I believe it will, the sharing becomes natural, not a pitch, a conversation. The commissions are real. The community is real. The product is real. And the people watching this now are the foundation of something that's going to change how people age. Apply at revivalsystem.com/pages/partners. The link is in the description. If you have any questions, DM me directly at Joe Do It Online on Instagram. Welcome to Revival. Let's build.